Good morning students. I am Rama Devi working as a chemistry faculty in Target English Medium School. In past video, I clearly explained about the compounds which are derived from the common salt, that is sodium chloride. From sodium chloride, mainly according to our syllabus, means from sodium chloride we can produce number of compounds, but according to our syllabus, according to our phenomena, we have to produce the 4 compounds, and also we also learn the uses of those 4 compounds. In past video I explained 2 compounds, preparation and their uses. Those are bleaching powder and sodium hydroxide. One is the sodium hydroxide, second one is bleaching powder. And today one more compound, and also how the preparation of the compounds and what are the uses of those compounds. That is, third compound is baking soda. The baking soda is one of the main compound which is derived from the common salt, that is from sodium chloride. We can produce the baking soda. And nowadays, not only nowadays, we can use in our cooking purpose the baking soda. Do you know soda podi? That is nothing but the baking soda. Baking soda is the common name. That is also soda podi. We are regularly called those ones. Your mothers well known about this soda podi or baking soda. So, what is the chemical name of baking soda and how we can prepare the baking soda and what are the uses? Very important for 4 marks, or otherwise they ask only for bit purpose what is the chemical name of baking soda and what is the uses of baking soda. What are the uses of baking soda? Now, see here, what is the chemical name of baking soda? Normal name is baking soda, means general name. What is the chemical name? The chemical name is sodium hydrogen carbonate. Sodium hydrogen carbonate or sodium bicarbonate. Sodium hydrogen carbonate, or it is also called as sodium bicarbonate. What is the formula of sodium bicarbonate? The formula is NaHCO3. See carefully. Sodium hydrogen carbonate. This is known as the baking soda. The chemical name of the baking soda is sodium hydrogen carbonate or sodium bicarbonate. The formula is NaHCO3. It is used in our cooking purpose for the faster cooking. For faster cooking purpose, we have to use the sodium bicarbonate in our cooking especially. And how we can prepare the baking soda preparation? By using sodium chloride, we have to prepare the baking soda. What is the sodium chloride? By using sodium chloride and also water and carbon dioxide, we have to prepare the baking soda. The formula how we have to prepare the baking soda means by using common salt, that is sodium chloride. Water, ammonia. Ammonia is the NH3 formula, and carbon dioxide. We prepare the baking soda or sodium hydrogen carbonate formula NaHCO3. And I will write here the equation. By using common salt formula NaCl, water formula H2O, next carbon dioxide formula CO2, and also ammonia. We produce ammonia is eliminated like as ammonium chloride. Ammonia is reacted with the chlorine, and to eliminate the compound is ammonium chloride. The sodium and carbon dioxide and water both are mixed together to produce the sodium bicarbonate NaHCO3. 2 hydrogens plus 3 hydrogens, total 5. 4 plus 1, 5 hydrogens. 1 carbon, 2 oxygens plus 1 oxygen, 3 oxygens, 1 nitrogen, one nitrogen, one sodium, one sodium. So already the equation is balanced. How we have to prepare the baking soda or sodium bicarbonate means by using sodium chloride, that is common salt, and water, ammonia and carbon dioxide. By using of these ingredients, we have to prepare the baking soda or sodium bicarbonate. Here, why we have to use the ammonia means to neutralize the chlorine atom here. Means by taking out the chlorine atom with the ammonia. That's why we have to take on the ammonia. By neutralizing the chlorine and extra atoms, any which are present in the equation. That's why ammonia is eliminated like as ammonium chloride, and remaining sodium, water and carbon dioxide are mixed together to form the or react together to form the sodium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarbonate. This is the preparation of baking soda. This is the preparation of baking soda. Yes. For 1 mark, mostly they ask one question. Already I write here what is the question means. For 1 mark or big purpose or 2 marks are also they ask sometimes. Can you predict the reason for using sodium bicarbonate to neutralize an acid? To neutralize an acid. And I already tell to you, when the ants are sting, when the ants are sting on our hands, or when the ants are bite on our hands, means when ants are bite us, what happened? The acid can be injected into our body. I said to you clearly, the acid is methanoic acid. The acid is methanoic acid. The ants sting consists of the methanoic acid. Okay. Not only ants, wasp sting also consists of the methanoic acid. When wasp sting also bite, what happened means those are also inject the methanoic acid into our body or skin. On that time, we can rub it with baking soda. Means baking soda is already in our kitchen. Already it was always in our kitchen is there. Very different medicine means there is that type of different medicine are there in our kitchen or in our home. But baking soda is usually we have to use it for the kitchen purpose for the cooking. That's why that baking soda already in our homes are there. That type of baking soda. Take a pinch of baking soda and rub that area where the ant sting or wasp can be stings. We have to use the baking soda and rub that area where it was a sting. That area compulsory. After rubbing with baking soda compulsory, we can relieve from pain. We relieve from pain compulsory. Or also it is a practically proved this one. I am also using for my daughter especially. When ant bite means she tell to me, and immediately I take the baking soda and rub it on that area. Immediately she was relieved from pain. That's why we have also once used this idea or practice this idea. You are also practically proved. Can you predict the reason for using sodium bicarbonate, not sodium carbonate, sodium bicarbonate or sodium hydrogen carbonate to neutralize an acid? To neutralize an acid means when ants bite, what happens? Acid can be injected into our body. When we are rubbed the baking soda on that area, what happens? We can relieve from pain. Means what is the meaning of that one? The baking soda can neutralize the acid or not? Yes. So what is the reason? What is the main point here which is involved means the baking soda here act as a mild non-corrosive base. It is a very important mild non-corrosive base. Means it is not harm to us. It is not harm to us. That's why it is also act as a basic compound. That's why when we have to rub it on that ant sting area, what happens? Immediately we are relieved from pain. Why? Because the acid can neutralize by the base. What is the base here we are used? The baking soda is act as a base. So what is the main answer here? The answer is, can you predict the reason for using sodium bicarbonate to neutralize an acid means? Why? Because here the baking soda is act as a mild non-corrosive base without harm to us. Without harm to us. That's why it is a basic compound which can neutralize the methanoic acid, which can neutralize the extra acid or excess acid. Are you understand? Baking soda is act as a mild non-corrosive base and also neutralize the excess amount of acid. Excess amount of acid. What is the answer? It is a mild non-corrosive base. Which one? Baking soda is act as a mild non-corrosive base. Non-corrosive means cannot affected to any others. Non-corrosive base. Already we know what is corrosion. The metal objects when exposed to atmospheric air and water, the metallic surface can be defected or affected by the atmospheric water and air. That metal objects are degraded by the atmospheric air and water is known as corrosion. Here non-corrosive means does not affect to any others. So here baking soda is act as a mild non-corrosive base. That's why we have used the baking soda to neutralize any excess amount of acid. That's why the baking soda is also used for the antacid. In antacid tablets, it is used for one of the ingredients. Now once again I told. Here is the third compound which is prepared from the sodium salt, that is sodium chloride. The baking soda is general name. Chemical name is sodium bicarbonate or sodium hydrogen carbonate. The formula is NaHCO3. And how we have to prepare means preparation by using sodium chloride, ammonia, water and carbon dioxide. By using these four ingredients, we have to prepare the sodium bicarbonate. See here the equation: NaCl plus H2O plus CO2 plus ammonia. Ammonia is remove the chlorine which is present with the sodium atom like as NH4Cl, and the remaining one is the sodium bicarbonate, that is NaHCO3. And also I asked one question here. Can you predict the reason why sodium bicarbonate can neutralize an acid? Because sodium bicarbonate is act as mild non-corrosive base. It is act as a basic compound which can neutralize the excess amount of acid. Now see here. When we heat the baking soda to produce what means? It can produce the sodium carbonate or washing soda. When we heat the baking soda, it produces the sodium carbonate. The sodium carbonate is also called as washing soda. Means the sodium carbonate is produced from the only sodium bicarbonate or baking soda. When we heat the baking soda, it produces the sodium carbonate. See the equation. What is the baking soda formula? NaHCO3 is heated. What happened to produce the Na2CO3 plus water. Two sodiums. Two carbons, one carbon and one more carbon. 2 3 6 oxygens. 3 plus 1 4, 4 plus 2 6. 2 hydrogens, 2 hydrogen atoms. So when we heat the sodium bicarbonate, why? Because means the baking soda is used for the faster cooking in our kitchen purpose. The baking soda means nothing but soda podi, we are called generally. That was added to cooking the dosha idli also. Why? Because means next for uses I told why. Because why we use the baking soda for the faster cooking I told to you. Here mainly when it was used for the cooking purpose means when we have to heat the baking soda or sodium bicarbonate, what happened? It can release the carbon dioxide and also sodium carbonate and water. I said what here main point means by using baking soda only we can prepare the sodium carbonate or washing soda. It is sodium carbonate or washing soda. Sodium carbonate. And it is also called water washing soda. Are you understand? Yes. Now I can explain uses about the uses of baking soda. What are the main uses of baking soda? Now what I told you, it is used for the faster cooking. Yes, I told you. Baking powder, not baking soda. Baking powder. Do you listen the name of baking powder? Especially in cakes, breads preparation, we have to use the baking powder. Baking powder is a mixture of. It is a mixture of baking soda and mild edible acid. Baking soda and mild edible acid. Edible means which are eatable. Baking powder is a mixture of baking soda and edible acid. What is the acid? Such as tartaric acid. Tartaric acid. Very important. Which edible acid is presented in the baking powder? Tartaric acid. Are you understand, students? Which edible acid is presented in the baking powder? They are asked in previous public exams. For 2 marks, 1 mark question they are asking in the public paper only. Which acid is presented in the, which edible acid is presented in the baking powder? Which one? The edible acid which is presented in the baking powder is tartaric acid. I told the first point, the uses. Baking powder is a mixture of baking soda and mild edible acid such as tartaric acid. Yes. When this baking powder is dissolved in water, means the baking powder is used in what purpose? It is used for the preparation of cakes and breads. Compulsory. For that we had add some amount of water. Yes. When this baking powder is dissolved in water, or when this baking powder is heated on the pan, what happens is, see, to produce a colorless gas that is nothing but carbon dioxide. When the baking powder is dissolved in water or when it is heated on the pan, what happens? It can produce the colorless gas. What is that? Carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide is mainly reason to make the cake and the bread, to make them or to convert it into soft and spongy. The carbon dioxide is released from the reaction, which is that baking powder is a baking. When we have to heat the baking powder, it can release a colorless gas that is nothing but carbon dioxide. That carbon dioxide gas is mainly reason for the breads and the cakes are soft and spongy. I write here the chemical equation when we have to heat the baking powder. NaHCO3. It contains water, tartaric acid. Acid contains water, hydrogen ions. That is only H plus I have to taken here. This is baking soda. Baking powder is a mixture of baking soda and acid. Baking soda means NaHCO3. Acid means I take only H plus ions. When we have to heat or dissolve in water, what happens? It can release the carbon dioxide gas. Mainly carbon dioxide, and also release the water and also release the sodium salt of acid. Sodium salt of acid means which acid we have taken means the type of salt can be formed. So very important point here. This is there are for 2 marks or 1 mark. What is baking powder? Baking powder is a mixture of baking soda and edible acid. What is the edible acid? Tartaric acid. So when these are combined together to produce the baking powder, that baking powder we are used for the cooking purpose, for the preparation of cakes and breads. When the baking powder is dissolved in water or when we are heat the baking powder on the pan, what happens? It can release a colorless gas that is carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide is mainly used for which purpose? To make the cake and the bread are soft and spongy. To make the cake and bread are soft and spongy. The carbon dioxide make the cake and bread are soft and spongy. This is the main reason why the cakes and breads are very soft and spongy are there. Means when we have to heat the baking powder, what happens? It can release a colorless gas that is carbon dioxide. That carbon dioxide is mainly reason for the when breads and cakes are soft and spongy. That's why the baking powder is used in the preparation of cakes and breads. That is the first use. And then here second use. This is very important equation. Why the cakes and breads are soft and spongy means we have to write this point, entire point. This is the first use. Second use. I already told you baking soda is one of the ingredients in antacids. I already told you what is meant by antacid. The substances which can remove the excess amount of acid in our stomach are known as antacid. Anti for acid. Acid ki opposite. Anti for acid. Those are called antacids. So, baking soda or sodium hydrogen carbonate. Baking soda is used as ingredients in antacids. Third use, it is also used in soda acid fire extinguishers. It is also used in soda acid fire extinguisher. Extinguish means put off the fire. It is also used in soda acid fire extinguishers. And one more point is there. The baking soda or sodium hydrogen carbonate is also used as a mild antiseptic agent. It is also used as a mild antiseptic agent. Used as mild antiseptic. So, these are the uses of baking soda. What are the uses? First point again I repeat. Baking powder, very important point. Baking powder is a mixture of baking soda and mild edible acid, that is tartaric acid. When baking powder is dissolved in water or when it is used for the cooking purpose or when it is heated on the pan, what happens? It can release the colorless gas, that is carbon dioxide. That carbon dioxide is mainly reason for the make the cakes and the breads are soft and spongy. This is the equation for baking powder heating process. And second point, baking soda is used as one of the ingredients in the antacids. Means antacids. It is also used for soda acid fire extinguishers, and it is also used as a mild antiseptic agent. This is the preparation and uses of baking soda. Yes. Next compound, washing soda. General name is washing soda. The chemical name is sodium carbonate. Sodium bicarbonate is baking soda. Sodium carbonate is washing soda. It is a bicarbonate, but it is a sodium carbonate. Or you have to remember, sodium hydrogen carbonate is baking soda, but sodium carbonate is washing soda. What is the chemical name? The chemical name is sodium carbonate. The formula is Na2CO3. Sodium carbonate formula is Na2CO3 is the sodium carbonate. But exactly we cannot say the Na2CO3 is the sodium. Na2CO3 is the sodium carbonate. But there is a small difference between sodium carbonate and washing soda. Washing soda contains the 10 water molecules along with the sodium carbonate. Are you understand? Sodium carbonate dot 10H2O is the exact formula for the washing soda. What is the exact formula? Na2CO3 dot 10H2O means 10 water molecules are present in the washing soda compound. Na2CO3 is sodium carbonate, but along with 10 water molecules we are called the washing soda. How we have to prepare the washing soda means preparation. And now only I will give an equation to you. By the heating of baking soda, we can prepare the washing soda. Already I will give equation to you. Again one more time I will write here preparation. By using of the baking soda, we have prepared the washing soda. When we heat the baking soda, we prepare water. We prepare the sodium carbonate. We prepare the sodium carbonate. See here the equation. What is baking soda formula? NaHCO3. When we have to heat this one, already I write here in baking soda preparation only. NaHCO3 was heated to produce water. Na2CO3 plus H2O plus CO2. Means by using baking soda only we have to prepare the washing soda, that is sodium carbonate. Okay. When when we have to take the 2 moles of NaHCO3, we can produce the sodium carbonate, water and carbon dioxide. Okay. Now, this sodium carbonate again recrystallized. We have to produce the washing soda. So, washing soda can be prepared by the recrystallization of sodium carbonate. Recrystallization means nothing but adding of water molecule to the salt. Recrystallization. Crystallization means remove the water molecules from the salt. That is called crystallization. Recrystallization means add the water molecules to the salt is known as the recrystallization. Later our topic that only what is the crystallization, what is the recrystallization. I told you later, but you have to remember one point. Crystallization means remove the water molecules from the salt, but recrystallization means add the water molecules to the salt. Now we have to add the water molecules to the sodium carbonate. We can produce the washing soda. By using recrystallization, of sodium carbonate, we prepare the washing soda. By using the recrystallization means adding the water molecules to the salt. Recrystallization of sodium carbonate, we prepare the washing soda. Take the sodium carbonate. For that sodium carbonate, we have to add how many water molecules? 10 water molecules. And to produce the washing soda formula, Na2CO3 dot 10H2O. This is the formula of the washing soda. Are you understand, students? Sodium carbonate is prepared by using the baking soda, but that sodium carbonate again recrystallized to produce the washing soda. Formula is Na2CO3 dot 10H2O. Recrystallization nothing but adding of water molecules to the salt. Now see, what are the uses of washing soda? Very important uses for only 2 marks. Are the last entire total question. Write the preparation of washing soda and write the uses of washing soda. Total entire for 4 marks. Uses. Already I told to you yesterday only in sodium hydroxide preparation. Sodium hydroxide is also used in the preparation of soap, glass, paper industry. Same. Sodium compounds, whatever it may be, most of those are used in the preparation of soap, glass, paper industry. Remember that one. Uses first one. Washing soda is used in the preparation of soap, paper and glass industries. Washing soda is used in the preparation of soaps, paper and glass industry. Otherwise, you have to write single one. Washing soda is used in the soap industry. Second point in paper industry. Third point in glass industry. You also write like that. Second point. It is used in the preparation of sodium compounds. It is used in the preparation of sodium compounds. It is used in the preparation of sodium compounds. What are the sodium compounds? I will give one example here. Number of water, but I will give one example such as borax. Borax is one of the sodium compounds. What is borax? Also I told here. Sodium tetraborate and decahydrate is also known as borax. Sodium tetraborate and decahydrate is also known as borax. Borax. I will write the chemical name of the borax. Sodium tetraborate and decahydrate. Sodium tetraborate decahydrate. Deca means 10. Tetra means how many? 4. Sodium tetraborate and decahydrate is called borax. I'll write the formula also here. B2B4O5 OH taken 4 times and that 8H2O. 8 water molecules are presented in the borax. Sodium tetraborate decahydrate is also known as borax. The formula of borax is Na2B4 means tetraborate. Tetra means 4. Tetraborate and decahydrate. Hydrate means OH ions are how many? Deca, 10 are there. Na2B4O5 OH taken 4 times and got 8H2O. In 8 water molecule also OH minus ions are there. This is the second use from the washing soda. Third use. The washing soda is used in the detergents. It is used for the cleaning purpose. Cleaning agents. It is also used as cleaning agents. Means in the detergents. It is also used as a cleaning agents. These are the uses of washing soda. Washing soda is used in the preparation of soap, paper, glass industries, and also it is used in the preparation of sodium compounds such as borax. And last one, it is used as a cleaning agents in the wash the cloths. And also washing purpose also cleaning agents means nothing but it is used to wash the cloths. Washing soda name is there. Wash the cloths. Next sense. Borax is nothing but sodium tetraborate decahydrate. Formula is Na2B4O5 OH taken 4 times the 8H2O. This is the preparation of washing soda and uses of washing soda. Students, one more point I told to you. Very important. Washing soda is also used for removal of the permanent hardness. Very important. It is also used in the removal of permanent hardness. The washing soda is used in the removal of permanent hardness. What is the meaning of permanent hardness? Before that, what is the meaning of hardness? Hardness of water, nothing but the water which give easily lather with soap is known as the soft water. The water which does not give easily lather with soap is known as the hard water. Are you understand? The property of the water, that is nothing but hardness of water. Are you understand? Lather means foam. The water which give foam easily is known as the soft water. The water which does not give easily lather or foam with water are known as the hard water. The property is nothing but hardness of water. Hardness of water can be classified into two types. Temporary hardness, permanent hardness. Temporary hardness is, in the name is there, temporary hardness. Temporary hardness is easily removed by the boiling of water. When we have to boil the water, the hardness of water is easily removed by the heating or boiling of water. The type of hardness is known as the temporary hardness. It can be easily removed by the boiling method. But the hardness of water cannot easily removed by the boiling method. That type of hardness is known as the permanent hardness. Permanent hardness. How the permanent hardness is caused means the salts of chlorides and sulfates. Magnesium salts and calcium salts. Which salts? Chlorides and sulfates. Chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium are presented in the water to cause the permanent hardness of water. When chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium are presented in the water to cause the permanent hardness of water, that permanent hardness of water is removed by using the chemical methods. Here one of the method is by using washing soda. We have to remove the permanent hardness of water. Not only these one, in higher classes we have to study about that how the permanent hardness can be removed by using the chemical methods. Are you understand, students? What is the temporary hardness? What is the permanent hardness? Temporary hardness is easily removed by the boiling of water, but the permanent hardness is not easily removed by the boiling method. It is removed by using some chemical methods or chemical compounds. Now one of the chemical compound is washing soda. By using this we have to remove the permanent hardness of water. The hard water nothing but the water which cannot give the lather easily is known as hard water. The property of water is nothing but hardness of water.